Welcome our viewers. We are at Glorious Kindergarten Primary School here in Lugala Masana. And you know what? This is one of the schools where you bring your child and they just have to pass. I can tell you, I will share so much. I'm having a teacher, one of the teachers of the students, and he will be telling us how they do it. But when you come and visit this school and you ask them for the past performances in the theory, you wonder. Even the COVID times, it was marvelous, and I was like, now I should look for these people, and maybe they can advise other schools which are failing. Some schools have failed to come out, but here I'm here with a teacher from Rare School, as you can see, as we're going to be discussing different things of how they have made it and how most here in Kampala, most of the students in Kampala are not easy, but my God, before the show ends, I will show you how these people performed in 2023 PLE. It's marvelous, it's wonderful. You're welcome, Sean, to our show.
Thank you very much.
You can tell us your name and
I'm James Banyarugaba, one of the teachers of these various students, the candidates for the year 2023. I also happen to be one of the academic supervisors of the school.
yeah. How do you do it? I very much know that students' minds were interrupted by COVID. They were not at school. A lot of things happened. But how come that for you, since COVID, since they returned, the government say that students should go back to school, you've seen these achievements. You've seen students perform like before COVID came.
Thank you very much. Firstly, as a school, Glorious Kindergarten Primary School, we don't believe in miracles. Don't believe in miracles. We are never magicians. We prepare pupils for the task. Usually what happens is to do with one, we do with the NCDC. Obviously, there's a primary school's curriculum that we happen to break down for these very students. And one of the things that have always helped us to coming up victorious is to do with one, better preparations. The moment you fail to prepare, then you're preparing to fail. We have the good, competent teachers that are doing us wonders. And usually our staff is always committed and on the ground. And above all, discipline of our students is paramount. Thank you.
Yeah, the next thing I want us to look at, we are in a digitalized era where students, pupils are demanded for computer lessons. In fact, in their daily lives, they need to have computer skills. Do we have it here?
Yes, we do. We have a computer laboratory, which has always enabled us to enrich the computer skills as people have always wished. And above all, we also have the modernized library for these very students. And amidst that, we have the good, competent teachers that have always enabled us also enrich the skills as per the computer lessons.
The relationship, how is the relationship between parents and teachers? I've had some
Surely,
schools.
with our relationship between the students, between the teachers, and also the parents, it is just God. Usually, this is always seen to do with when we happen to call up for any gatherings at school. The turn up is always wow. And also, the feedback from our very clients or parents is always positive. Where we have, of course, issues, they share with us, and it's our task usually to put things right. So, really, our connection and relationship with our parents is a better one, and we are doing well with our community. And not necessarily the parents,
Yes.
but also the neighborhood. We have a good neighborhood with our very neighbors, immediate neighbors of the school. With community programs, community projects, we have always participated. So usually with our public relations are really, really good.
In our times when we used to go to school, canes were like canes. You do something, you're late in class. How do you handle such kind of situation? You still be like the way they used to do to us?
Whoa. With the student that we have today with caning, oh my goodness. Obviously, in the past years, I myself, as probably I'm speaking, we were groomed up, probably with a cane and whatever. But these days, things have changed. We have sick children.
Yes.
We have children who are allergic. We have children who are brought up in some other societies that you can never believe. So usually it's our responsibility, it's our role as the educationists to always bring and putting our minds together. And above all, today it's no longer cane. You just need to pay the psychology of this child. And at the end of the day, you must have something better from this very student. And we have a good trained personnel in terms of staff that is well equipped with the counseling services. And they have always enriched
In fact, you've touched
this
that thing.
very
It's where I was
So
going.
with the guys in counseling, it's one of the programs that we have always blessed. internally and also outside the personnel in terms of the counselors. We have always employed these persons to come on ground and steer the
Do you
discipline
have a
aspect.
resident counselors or they just
We
visit
have
once in a while?
resident counselors, of course, obvious as teachers, we are all round. We have those that we intend to, we have the senior man, we have the senior woman, and above all, we also have other senior staff in compound that has always helped us in terms of discipline. But also above all, we have always also brought out other professional counselors to enriching and also sharing with our students.
And then again, we have, when I would look at our times, it was about posho and beans.
Oh, menu.
How is it now? The menu food, how
So
is it now?
usually, dear viewers, for menu, it's always good. Usually, when we speak of these things, some other persons be like probably selling the school off. We always wish and encourage people to always come to school and check on us. And usually, we're always open. For all corners are open for you. Whether kitchen, under the dormitory, under the bed, we're always free for people like you to share with us and look into what we're able to do. So usually, among all is our menu. We have a change menu, obviously. We can never take probably to mention something with do with portion. Portion in schools, yeah, yes, so something such happens. Yes, but then we also have other meals that tend to come in to do with matoke, to do with yams, to do with the other fruits also to mention. Rice, as usual, children like rice. We always look into all these things,
Uh,
including our very good sauce for our children.
then
So in terms of feeding, oh my God, if you move around here in Kampala and also go to Uganda here, you finally come back here.
okay. Let's look at most of the schools in Kampala, particularly. They have really foregone sports. They have been foregone talents. What they're focusing on is how to get students pass, and then forget about these talents. And we've seen many talents came from primary, from the grooming. How is it here?
Oh, I think one of the things, and I believe one of the things that have always made us shine, as our school motto goes, we always shine, is to do with we've engaged our students into the co-curricular activities. We've moved this to the next level actually, for we've almost built a stadium, guys. We have a stadium almost at school.
Yeah, to our
We
viewers,
have
we will visit. We will have to
also
visit.
probably at later time you can have a look at
Yes,
it,
we will have to
or
visit that
dear
stadium and
viewers.
we will see it.
Thank you.
And
And then above all, also have programs inside school to do with skill development. To do with skills, we have different clubs that tend to group these students, and we tend to enrich them with different skills. To do with entrepreneurs, to do with home economics, we have the music and dance, among other clubs that we have always grouped these students to enrich them with different skills. And you see, when these students sit for long, only just in class, they tend to become dull and they get bored. So usually these activities have always enabled us to having a vibrant student and also ready for different tasks.
uh, the things that I don't know if they're still happening in schools as of now, but first when we were in school, me when who was in Mitoma then, we used to have you come to school to study and then this teacher calls you from the class, you go to mop his house, then the school, I don't know how they call it, Okumara. Then you have a lot of those things. Instead of being in class or concentrating on work that is at school, then you end the day, you've been there in the fields. How is it here?
Oh my goodness. You see, one of the things that we are quite sensitive of or about is to do with one, the welfare of the children and the safety of our children. Today things have changed. It is no longer the past. These days, with the children that we have now stayed with, and moreover with the COVID era today, the students are now almost behaving like adults. So it's our responsibility usually inside. Usually when a parent brings, when a client brings a student here in school, our responsibility is to educate and also ensuring the welfare of the students good and the safety of the students. So usually it goes to do with a disappointment if that thing is still happening in schools, honestly. That our responsibility is to making sure that we all do things day, light, and we are all transparent.
As we're
So the
winding up,
safety of the students is always paramount.
as we're winding up, I want you to give me 5 reasons, briefly, why I should bring my child at Glorious
One, we
Primary
have
School.
skill development. Look at the skill development. When you are to move around in different schools here in Uganda, they have ignored this thing. When you are looking into a secondary school curriculum to do with senior one, senior two, it is something that is happening with skill development. We've started this here at an early age. and you feel this can benefit your child. Look into also other outside activities. To do with we've put up a stadium for you people. We have different programs within school that tend to enrich your children to put up a fully morally upright child. Look into the academics of the school. What is missing in the case? Look at our performances in the previous years and so the current year today. What is happening? It is evident. So in any case, why shouldn't you entrust me with your students? Look at the discipline of my students. In any case, it is paramount. And it is so because we have always given it a priority. So we tend to look into the welfare of our children and make sure we have an upright child. We believe you never regret.
Yeah, to our viewers, the people who are watching this video, the people who are watching us, we are going to move around the school, going to show you classrooms. They're on point. I've checked in some. We check and see. We're going to visit the playground and see what they're talking about. We're going to visit their kitchen and you see some schools don't have kitchen. You know, you find dustbin is here, the food is cooked there. I'm going to check out. So what I'm telling you is, as you say, as I'm moving around, this is the school. These are the infrastructures of the school. Everything is on point, and you know the term is about to begin, so you can see those people, they are working on desks so that students can come and have a very good stay here. So if you're there and you have a child from nursery to P7, hurry, because you know the difference between the now schools and before is that these people have a limit on admissions. So the earlier the better. You better bring your child here at Glorious Kindergarten Primary School. What I've seen, I'm going to share with you a clip of how these candidates perform. In fact, if you can access your neighbor, you can go so and visit them and watch them. I've been Ronald Tuheo. Yeah. May God bless you. Are you okay with saying you have this?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay.
Ngeze uta Precious Sylvia. Nali nsomera ku Glorious Kindergarten and Primary School. Nafunye 6 aggregates. Njagala okwebaza Katonda kubanga ntuusizza wano. Bazadde bange bansasulidde school fees essomero kubanga limpadde utimu n'abasomesa bange kubanga bansomesezza omwaka mulamba. Okufuna results zino nasoma nnyo ebitabo. I paid attention in class. Nasaba n'ewa Katonda.
School?
I am by the names of St. Piga Michael, and I'm from Glorious Primary School.
How many aggregates did you get?
I managed to score 5 aggregates.
Can you tell us what helped you score those good aggregates?
I think what helped me score such good aggregates is confidence, and I always like so much to read books to achieve my goal.
Who are the people who have been in your life to see that you managed to get those good aggregates?
My friends, my teachers, my parents.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm by the names of Atunja Drusilla teachers, and I've been learning from the school called Glorious Primary School. And I thank God for enabling me get aggregate 4. And I also thank the Lord Almighty for giving me such a precious school, and the director, the administrators, and my friends also for giving me the comforting to enable me do my papers. And I also thank my teachers for helping me do everything necessary to help me pass these papers. May God bless you.
Manya gange nze nasimbwa Lisa Rose, badde nsomera ku Glorious Primary School. Nebaza Mukama kuba nasobodde okufunya aggregates 6. Nasobodde okuyita bulungi. Nebaza Mukama okumpa abasomesa abalungi abanyambye okuyita, okumpa essomero eddungi.
Thank you for that.
My name is Ayebare Vivian Tyler. I want to thank God who has enabled me to get good grades, and I want to thank Him for giving me a chance to learn from such a wonderful school called Glorious Primary School. And I also want to thank God who has enabled all of us, all my classmates, to score first grades, and even those who have not tried, but still God is great. And I also want to thank God who has enabled us to get and to have teachers who have taught us, who have always been there for us, who have always encouraged us to revise harder. And I also want to thank God who has given me life.
Thank you.
Amazina ganje nibanyita Ayebare Vivian Tyler, naba ninshomera Glorious Primary School. Ndakwebaza Mukama eyansobozesa okukola gye kafuna first grade. Ndakwebaza Mukama eyansoboza okushomera ahari eri ishomero erirungi erikushomesa gye eriine abatisha abarikufayo abatakurekyerera abariku encouraginga mbwenu.
Now tell me, wafuna aggregates.
Nafuna aggregate 9 ninkyebariza Mukama habwokuba niwe yanshoboza okuzikora.
My name is Linda Margaret. I recently completed my PLE and I thank God that I managed to score 7 aggregates. And I also thank my family for giving me the support I needed, plus my friends and also my teachers. I know maybe for those who didn't get the chance, I know God will help them maybe in another way. But I thank God that we can all gather here today and celebrate what we've managed to score. That's what really matters.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Manya gange nampita Karimera Mariam. Nebaza Mukama okumpa marks ennungi nafunye aggregate 7 era nebaza ne Mukama okumpa abasomesa abalungi n'abazadde b'okunsasula school fees ku ssomero eddungi.
I want to thank God for his performance. One of the reasons as to why he managed to perform well, he understood who his creator is. He understands God. And we always talk about God most of the time, that it is not by his power, not by his strength, but by the Spirit of the Lord. 2, I always advised him that in this world, you have to be a man. You have to be serious. And you have to mind about what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, it pays off. You're either paid off negatively or positively. So he understands, he kept on understanding that I'm required and requested to do something positive, to do something good. So with that, and also the teachers, that he used to work very closely with the teachers, because I always advised him, in case you're stuck, don't keep quiet. Go, talk to the teachers. They're not your enemies, but they're there to what? To guide you. They helped him a lot also. So in that way, God made it possible for us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks goes to the Almighty for making it all possible. I'm really very happy for these girls of mine, for their good performance. We appreciate the efforts from the teachers, and the same applies to them for being dedicated and hardworking as well. Thanks a lot. I appreciate. All thanks goes to God, because minus him, it wouldn't have been possible. It's all by God's grace. That's why they managed to make it at this level. Thank you, and thank you so much.
Robert Smith.
Okay. Let's go.
Yes, I'm too happy, beyond happy, more than angels in heaven. When I see my daughter passing very well, I was not expecting this, but with God's grace, I'm very happy indeed. I thank the teachers, I thank the administration of the school, I thank my children who have really not made me shy. For sure, I'm happy. My school fees have been paying. I'm very happy I've harvested what I was expecting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Amkun Ruth. I got 6 aggregates and I thank God so much that I got those marks. I thank my parents for paying my school fees, because I've been at this school from maybe up to now. I'm here and I thank God for everything that He has given us. I thank God for the marks I got. I thank God for my teachers and this good school, that I was able to come here and my parents were able to notice it. That's why I was here. That's why I got these marks. And I thank God very much.
I want to thank God. Nyasooka kwebaza Katonda, nyakwebaza Glorious School. Tuvudde nabo emabega from baby class tubadde wano paka P7. But I am so excited, I'm so happy. I want to thank my dear husband. Webale kuweerera baana. Thank you so much. Glorious mwebale, your parents, thank you so much. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. I'm so blessed. Thank you so much. Nsanyuse.
My name is Arjuna Matthias. This is Glorious Primary School, Candidates 2023. We are very grateful to the Almighty God for this performance. You are children, you have not let us down. Boys and girls, please, wherever you go and shine. Continue shining. Don't let us down. We are really grateful for the performance. Keep it up. Bravo, bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Sentongo Vincent, Deputy Teacher wa Glorious Primary School, lisangibwa Lugala Masanafu. Omwaka guno 2023 twatuza abaana 77. Twafunye first grades 65 ne second grades 12. Ekyatutuusizza kukola obulungi bwe kutyo kwekisooka kwe kubeera ne staff ng'eri committed. Staff efaayo nnyo eri abaana. Ekyokubiri siyinza kwerabira Katonda. Katonda abadde wamu nnyo naffe okulaba nga abaana baffe bakola bulungi nnyo bwe bati. Ekyokusatu ye discipline oba kye tuyinza okuyita empisa. Tesobola kukola results nnungi ng'abaana boyina empisa bazibuusabuusa. Abaana baffe babadde n'empisa nga nnungi nnyo. Ekyokuna ye director waffe tetuyinza butamwebaza okututeerawo embeera ennungi, environment ennungi eyagazisa abaana okubeera mu ssomero, eyagazisa abaana essomero.